moving to the next point, data analytics. As you said, 95% of the time a data scientist spends on cleaning the data. So could you please like explain us in brief what is EDA?
So EDA, is the full form is exploratory data analysis. Like the name says, you are exploring data and doing some analysis on it. Exploring data is something like what I mentioned earlier. Like you have 10,000 parameters of cancer tumors, survey entries, and you just have one entry of a cancer tumor. Your data is biased because 99.99% of your data corresponds to your negatives, which is no cancer, and only 0.001% is the cancer patient. So you need a biased data. So it's exploring and that analyst like finding that information is EDA, and EDA also involves data cleaning. It also EDA also involves looking at the data. You see what the data is trying to tell you. For example, the market price or the stock price for, let's say, Reliance has been jumping year on year. And with everything going digital and everything, working from home, their shares have been increasing because they have gone digital, 3-4 years far ahead of other companies. So doing this analysis and building those visualizations, that's EDA. And that's the majority of the piece, because in order to build or decide any machine learning model and the math that revolves around it, the most important piece is the data. And what the data is trying to tell you upfront is what you experience in EDA, and that's what you try to see when your data science model runs. You understand the same parameters or same what's drive what like is my data biased, is what kind of parameters will revolve or change my output to a more accurate format. That kind of things are more important. So that's more of learning the domain. Just like learning the domain on the job, it's like learning the data while building the data science model.